A powerful storm, 100 miles off the coast of San Diego, created turbulent seas and a life-or-death situation for 30 migrants aboard a disabled vessel.
In this case, they got stuck in a pretty significant storm, probably 50-mile-an-hour winds, 12 to 15-foot seas, over 100 miles offshore. I think the water temp that day was around 58, air temp 55.
Coast Guard rescue swimmer Joshua Carlson and his team knew it would be a difficult rescue mission.
Talking with our flight crew, trying to come up with a game plan. Hey, we're always thinking about the worst possible scenario. How can we turn something really bad that could potentially happen and turn it into a positive?
There was a Navy ship, Coast Guard ship, and they were circling this boat, and they were trying to decide whether or not this was something that we should put the swimmer down for, or something that they could do on their own.
The seas kept building, the weather kept getting worse. These small boats on scene weren't able to deploy their ribs, their rigid hull inflatable boats, to pick up the individuals. Our concern was that the helicopter got too close, it could turn that boat over with the combination of the winds and the waves. So we were trying to stay away from the vessel, let Josh swim over, bring one person out at a time, basket that individual back into the cabin.
I deployed from the helicopter, went in the water, and one by one got these people off the panga. Over the course of an hour and a half, I pulled 9 people off the boat and recovered them.
Carlson's training prepared him for every scenario, especially the panicked state of many of the survivors, including a man who was about to be hoisted out of the raging ocean.
I was able to gain control of him, get him into the basket, and as they hoisted him up, he started climbing out, and the basket went sideways like this. And the flight mech saw that, lowered him back down. I swam over to him, put him back in the basket, untangled the cable, and then they hoisted him up. These people are in plain clothes, so them going from being on a boat for 3 days in 58-degree weather, windy, raining, going right into the 55-degree water, panic takes over.
Carlson tirelessly swam back and forth through 12-foot seas in high winds, rescuing 9 people.
Josh and most every rescue swimmer I've ever met in my career, they're just a different type of person. You know, how many people do you know or would be willing to jump out of a perfectly good aircraft into the middle of the ocean on a dark and stormy night?
Every rescue swimmer in the Coast Guard lives for missions like this. It's probably the core reason why every rescue swimmer became one, because we want to save people who can't help themselves.
Real heroes are people like Josh. Josh is a superhero, whether he realizes it or not.
I don't consider myself a hero. I'm just doing my job. The rescue swimmer motto is "so others may live," and we all live by that.